Washington against Matherin. Bradley misses. Here's Money. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Bradley grabs the board. Pass to Smart. Here's Black. The three is up. Sohan with a rebound. Now Simmons. To the wing, right side. Here's Money. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Black. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Washington outside. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he lays it up and in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Black. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Oh, swiped away. Here's Simmons. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play it. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist? For Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
And Ali, thanks. To the middle. Here's Smart. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Money with the bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Antetokounmpo surveys to win the cold spell. Sohan with a rebound. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Here's Smart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the free throw. The Bucks trail by 21. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Also Shepherd out there. And it's Black in at the point. Smart passes to Black. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Bam. Here's Money. Three-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
No one near him. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game. San Antonio leading by 23. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And that one good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's money. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Bradley. Here's Black. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. It's blocked.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons has got 17. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Washington with the ball. Started now by Smart. Washington's shot is good.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Hawks was simply terrific. He finished with 51 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. Well, that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Shepard. A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Blocked! And they're able to recover. Black passes to Bradley. Missed it, even after all of those chances. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-4 run. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 18.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Here's Black. Money grabs the miss.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's the three. Here's Walsh. The rebound by the Bucks.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Milwaukee making some change. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. San Antonio on top. Deliver.
47. The Bucks. 16. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And with with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then it's Washington, and it's Simmons in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. San Antonio shooting it at 52%. Here's Money, defended by Smart. Washington, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Washington's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. From 10 feet away, and he makes it.
And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, BA. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Second, the Spurs.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
Smart passes to Bradley.
San Antonio foul.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Personal foul. First team foul. Buck substitution. Jonathan Kuminga.
Smart looking around. Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
Smart.
He's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Money. Up again. Kuminga pulls it in. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's a one-game homestand. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Kuminga is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Ford in at the point. For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bradley. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Counted from distance. Money's got 27 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Pass to Ford. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Here's Money. He's watched by Kuminga. And the shot's good. 43. He has 29 now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for money.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Oubre, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Matherin finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Money. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Money's got 32 points in the game.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
.23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. A step back shot. Misses off the right iron. And here's Smith. Pass to Money. The three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian.